Hi, welcome back to the channel, and we've got a very special video for you today because it just so happens that one of our subscribers is in town and he happens to have a £300,000 Ferrari 812 Superfast, and so we are going to take our Citroen Ami down to the beach in Villefranche and we're going to show him ours and he's going to show us his, and then we're going to challenge him to a race from Villefranche to the Maybourne Hotel high in the hills above Monte Carlo to see which of these cars is actually most suited to driving on the French Riviera. So buckle up your seatbelt and let's get going. So let's go and say hello to Marcus and Lauren. So I call mine Elton, what do you call yours?
If you're talking about the car, her name is Sienna Superfast.
Sienna Superfast, that sounds like Penelope Pitstop.
It is a bit.
Yeah.
It's a little bit Italian.
A little bit Italian.
So can I have a look inside?
Of course.
So this is the B12 Superfast. This is the first time I've ever sat in a Ferrari. There's not much leg room, is there, Marcus? Bloody hell.
Not when you're an old man, there's not, no.
But not, I've already got a bit of a strained groin. I did it swimming. Tell me about this car. How many horsepower is this beast?
This car is just under 800 horsepower.
Wow.
Just under 800, which means it's very economical.
How many miles to the
Allegedly.
gallon?
I don't know. Ferrari doesn't have on the dashboard a miles per gallon data monitor thing because I suppose they don't tell anybody what it's doing to the gallon. On the motorway, to be fair, it's okay. But round here, on the little hills, it's not good at all. The autonomy's not brilliant.
The autonomy's not brilliant.
No.
Ours is 8 horsepower.
8 horsepower. So this is 100 times. Yeah, it's similar. It's very similar. But who knows what's going to happen with it? Whether who'll be faster in this area, I don't know.
Well, now this steering wheel.
Yes.
Look at it, it's like a spaceship.
Everything's on here, so that you don't have to take your hand off the wheel because, of course, you're Michael Schumacher when you're driving a Ferrari.
So engine start stop.
Yes, that's there.
Can we do that?
Yeah. So it will beep because everything that Ferraris do that involves a beep.
Right.
Anything you do, you pull up, you stop, it beeps.
Right.
There you go. There's a little beep.
Listen to that noise.
Yes, but just one thing. I didn't buy this car new, everybody. So just so you all know, just so that you know, I didn't buy it new. It was second hand.
How much are they new?
260,000, and then to whatever you want to go to.
Right. So if you want a furry roof like this.
Anything you want, up to 350, 400,000, 450,000 pounds. But I didn't buy this new, which means it's lost a lot of money before I bought it.
Wow.
Just so you all know.
A canny Yorkshireman.
Exactly. I wouldn't want to buy it new because I haven't got enough money. But there we go.
Is that like an audio book in there or something? What's that saying? Oh, Riviera Radio.
Obviously, Riviera Radio. You wouldn't listen to anything else in this area, would you?
The soundtrack to The Good Life.
Exactly, yes. So that is it. There are no screens anywhere else for me to look at, which is not the easiest thing in the world. But then your passenger, if you can see, your passenger has
Their own
little screens which tells you all about everything that you're doing.
So gear change, look at that.
And
The
your
revs.
revs counter and all nonsense that you don't really need, to be quite honest. And I don't tell you what that costs.
For this extra bit here.
Yes.
Did you have it installed?
No, it was already installed.
But what does it cost extra?
£2,500.
For this little dial?
Yes.
That's almost the cost of our car.
£2,500. Yes.
But so you've revved up the engine. What's this button here?
That again is back to the Michael Schumacher. So you can have it in wet mode, so that's not killing yourself. Sport mode, which is semi-not killing yourself. Then race, and then I don't know what the rest of it means. It means basically die, the death button.
What's the top speed?
200 plus 210 That's miles an hour, not kilometres an hour.
Kilometres an hour, isn't it? I thought I read it was like 340.
Yeah, something like that. It's high. It's high. It's enough to have the car taken off you on the auto routes down to the Riviera.
Indeed. Has it happened to a friend of mine?
Yes.
2 friends of mine.
Yes, indeed.
And what's the 0 to 60?
2.8 seconds, roughly, something like that.
Oh, I don't think Elton can compete.
Well,
with that.
maybe. Electric cars are super fast. The gendarmes are here waiting and ready for us. In fact, the gendarmes are coming now. Bonjour.
Mysterious activity taking place. Oh, don't bump into Elton.
No.
So that's good. And all the this is all digital, like a sort of Tesla-y
Yes.
thing. There's nothing,
Yeah.
no old-fashioned.
Apart
dials.
from the rev counter is old-fashioned in the middle.
Oh, is it?
Proper rev counter,
Proper
yeah.
rev counter.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
intriguing.
The best bit about the car's very actually good for luggage. You've got a lovely bench at the back for your bags, and then you can get 3 suitcases in the boot.
Can you?
Yeah.
I mean-
Perfect for touring.
It is incredibly long, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just
The
like,
car, yes.
Well, I would say nothing about men and motors, but indeed. So, I'm intrigued that if I was to sort of challenge you to a race, how it would perform, and I mean, can you get it through small villages like Saint-Genis, where we went in the vlog the other day?
No.
No.
So I can always try and get into a small area if I tried hard enough, but Saint-Genis probably not.
Saint-Genis not.
No, the actual turning circle is the worst thing about it.
Right.
I'm not really selling this car, am I?
Does it have 4-wheel steering?
Yes, it does. Thank you for bringing that up.
I read about.
Yeah, the rear wheels give a bit of that. Yeah.
And it's power steering, I'm presuming.
Yes.
Yeah, we haven't quite got that.
Yeah, she's a dancer. All Ferraris feel like they're dancing.
Right. And the most famous thing about the Ferrari is that rev, isn't it? That
Yeah,
noise.
that big V12 noisy, and surely all little boys want a V12 Ferrari.
Can you make it rev and we can have a rev around the car park?
Well, we could do. We could have there's a man on a bike. We could race anywhere you wanted around the car park.
Wow, that's some noise.
Is it beeping, beeping, beeping?
Oh, does it spin fast? It's terrifying. I'm literally holding on to them. It grips the road though, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Elton had rolled over by now.
Flat to the floor. It just won't let you do anything silly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that terrifies me. I'm absolutely terrified, so I'm genuine. You might be scared of heights, I'm scared of speed.
Yeah, I am very.
Compared to Elton, it's just crazy. Wow.
I feel like I'm sitting in the seat of royalty, to be quite honest, with Mr. Boo's seat here, and it's all comfortable.
Indeed.
It's very lightweight, isn't it? With this is like a Porsche 911 racing car with all the.
Do they?
Yeah.
With like hand straps?
Yeah,
rather than
absolutely.
proper
Yeah,
handles?
no proper handles. It's all lightweight. So there's all proper stuff.
They're quite fun. You see, what your Ferrari doesn't have is somewhere to hang your shopping bag.
You're right, but they will sell one to you for £7,000. It will be carbon fibre, obviously, though. So, is this the magic credit card for the autonomy?
That's the charge card for the autonomy. Say autonomy again.
Autonomy. We all need.
That's the Prise Denise one, and that's the charge card. And this is an elaborate dashboard, so you can store things in.
Yep.
Little storage case here,
And
and you can put your Bluetooth speaker in here.
does it have a cup holder?
Cup holder there.
Yeah, cup holder. That's very good. Yeah. So, what speed does this get to? 0 to 60.
It doesn't get to 60. Its top speed is 45 kilometres an hour.
Well,
so
round here, that's fast enough, I think.
I think could be.
Especially around the dangerous roads.
Up my narrow passages.
Yeah.
Right.
The narrow, I don't want to evacuate my passages on these roads now. So that's that. 0 to 60 doesn't get to 60, and flat out is 45 kilometres an hour.
It's 8 horsepower, and yours is
800.
right.
They're similar.
And the cost of this is about £6,000, and the cost of that new will be about 300,000.
With bits on it, 330.
So is that I could get 500 Citroen Amis.
50. How much did you say again?
Oh, 50, not
50.
500.
Maths wasn't your strong
Maths,
point.
no, no.
Writing was your strong point, not maths.
I used to be doing good at maths. No, it's only 50, but we could get 50 of these for one of those.
Yes. Yeah, but actually, if you got the autonomy of 50 of these, that might get you a lot further than the tank of fuel on that one, yeah.
There is that. What do you think to the legroom?
Yeah, I think the legroom's very good. Is there a luggage space?
No.
Just a little bit behind the seat,
That's
but
where we
that's
put
fine.
You can get more behind there than you think.
Well, you're not going to go on holiday in it anyway, so there's plenty of room.
Really?
And it's got the roof is a double bubble roof, which again is back to being a racing car. I think it's got everything you need. You've got more cameras in here than the BBC.
It's true, than James Corden.
Yeah, who's
I haven't
he?
got more viewers, sadly. But we're working on it.
Possibly ought to have.
Exactly, but definitely ought to have. Definitely ought to have. But yeah, the sunroof's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it gets a bit toasty. You
Yeah.
feel it?
Has it got air conditioning?
It's got a...
A fan?
You'll hear it. It blows out the front end. You have to put it on to stop the windows fogging.
Right, yeah. So it has a little hairdryer.
Yeah.
And just 2 pedals, a brake and an accelerator.
Yeah, I think that's what they are.
How have you found driving though without a licence?
To begin with, was absolutely terrifying. I remember one day I was driving on the Promenade des Anglais and I suddenly turned around to Mr. Boone and I went, I think I'm in some kind of weird dream in which you find yourself driving and nobody's ever shown you how to do it, because if you'd have said to me I'd ever end up driving on the prom with no licence, having never driven a car in my life, I'd have gone, it's not going to happen.
Well, I think you've been very brave, because I couldn't drive up half the roads that you drive up.
Really?
I'm terrified of the narrow roads and the cliff edges. I can't do it. Later this week we set off to Italy and Lauren has to drive because I cannot drive on the motorway to Italy.
Really?
It's terrifying, yeah.
So this is intriguing. So you are a genuine supercar fan, aren't you?
Yes.
You love cars, but yet you don't like high ledges. Or do you like going fast?
Yes, yeah. Fast speed, no problem. Just ledges. If I was on a pair of skis, I would throw myself off the cliff. But driving in a car, I can't do it.
So is it your fear that the car's going to get mangled?
I don't know. With Lauren driving, and Lauren's a reasonable driver generally.
For a lady. For Penelope Pitts.
For a lady, I won't mention her putting a car on top of a wall. But generally, she's a very...
Which car was this?
And a Porsche of mine. She was a week or so old, and she parked it on the next door neighbour's wall. Not that we're telling anybody that.
No.
But she did. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good... that's intriguing.
I sold it very quickly.
And have you seen my elaborate dashboard?
Yeah.
It's very like your... Oh, look, we've done 1,999 kilometres. Today we will do our 2,000 kilometre.
Well, we're going to have a party then for 1999.
Yeah. And that's your autonomy, your battery, and that's the speed, and that's it.
You don't need anything else. It doesn't need anything else. It doesn't need all this... Has it got Apple CarPlay?
No.
No, neither's mine.
You can... Has it not?
No.
300 grand and no CarPlay.
You could have it.
But it's an extra.
Yes.
I don't think I'll be getting a Ferrari. I mean, I think it's beautiful and that noise is incredible.
I shan't be getting another, to be
I
quite
am amazed when I sit in it. What staggered me was it didn't feel more appreciably more comfortable than this. I mean, the seats are, that these are plastic and solid, but...
Well, those are kind of plastic and solid. They're carbon fibre.
Right.
Race seats, they call them.
Right.
And they're an extra.
What, it comes without seats?
It comes with a standard seat, which the dealer would say to you, ooh, no, sir, you can't have those. No, you need these. Yes. So, yes, the carbon fibre race seats.
So there's a lot of an upsell with a Ferrari. When you bought it, then they
when you spec the car to go to the factories for production, it's all about upsell. Sorry, right. Ferrari leads.
Yeah, I mean, I think computer firms have gone a bit down that road now. Peripherals and Apple, the magic keyboard, which is fabulous, is another €300, and it's. So
tell me again how much Elton was.
I think it was about 6,000 euros, but then there's a €900 eco bonus that Mr. Macron sends you.
Yeah, very
which
good.
We've finally got, so it's about 5,000.
Okay, carbon fibre race seat, £6,000. And take me for a spin.
I'll take you for a spin.
Be gentle though, because I am a nervous passenger.
I can imagine. I'll undo the handbrake. I'll have to turn it on. Press drive.
Have you managed to turn it on? Yeah, we're on.
Yeah, we're on. Now, I can't do any sharp corners because she will roll over.
She picks up quickly though, doesn't she?
Yeah, let's do it. I can do that in a straight line. Yeah, let's just see what the pickup speed is.
Oh, 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 oh.
Mach 3.
Oh, oh.
Mach 3.
You know there's a cliff there, don't you?
But yeah, I can't do any of that sharp turns. I mean, she does turn on a sixpence if you watch. I mean, you know, but
does she need stabilisers to do
no
it?
power steering? Yeah, but
No power steering.
no power steering. So it's quite tricky to park. But you can see how tightly you can.
Yeah, absolutely on a sixpence. It's perfect. It's perfect for here.
Yeah, yeah.
It is perfect for here.
Yeah. So that's how it is.
Well, I think that's actually rather exciting. My first taste in an electric car.
And you feel like you're on the floor, don't you? You feel like connected to the territory.
Yeah, it is so fast, such a fast pickup.
Yeah, yeah. It's only when you hit 45 on an open road,
and then we're stuck. Yeah,
and that's it.
Yeah.
And you know that you feel it. But no, I mean, to me, away from the traffic lights, it feels just as fast as anybody else's car.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, without doubt.
It's after that bit that it slows down. Now, I've had a weird idea. I think we should try and have a race. I mean, obviously a safe race, you know, not to put any in danger. And we should try and race to the big Maybourne hotel,
the new one
above Monaco, yeah, and see who gets there first. Because obviously, you know, Dick Dastardly goes faster, along with Penelope Pitstop. But the Slag Sisters in their Rockmobile. You know, we can go around tighter bends, can't we?
Yes, and I might have to go on the bottom road so that I avoid. I don't know.
Avoid a narrow
it depends
ledge.
whether I get to a narrow ledge.
And then I might throw some nails out the back and give you a puncture.
Yeah, well, yeah, we're up for that. We're up for
Can you do a Motley impression?
No, I can't. Not as good as that. I can't. No, not as good as that. No.
I really did like wacky races when I was a kid. Nobody'd ever know. Well,
the Anthill Mob were the other one.
The Anthill Mob. They were the gangsters.
Mob. Yes, they were.
And Penelope Pitstop.
Yeah.
And I'd forgotten the Slag Sisters or the Slag Brothers.
Yeah, the Riviera Slag Brothers.
The
I think
Riviera
that's
Slag
right.
Brothers.
But yeah, racing's good. We're up for that.
Are we up for that?
Absolutely. Let's do that.
Let's do the ultimate challenge. It's the Citroen Ami versus the Ferrari Superfast 812. You all set, Mr. Boo?
Yeah, we can do it.
We can do it.
Tim's just putting his lippy on.
Got ahead. That's because you see you can do 0 to 60 in 2.6 seconds.
We did 0 to 28.
I was hoping if we could have just got ahead at the start, we could have held him back.
But they have to slow down for the speed bumps, remember?
It just goes up.
All right, having a car that goes 340 kilometres an hour, but that's no use when you're on Villefranche Beach and there's speed bumps, and neither is it any use on the route we've planned for them, because we are going to send them, well, to be honest, it's more or less the only way up to the Moyen Corniche. There are two routes, aren't there? Both involve very, very narrow one-way streets, and as Marcus Dastardly pointed out, his car is very long. So he'll have to get round all them tight bends, and we shall be at the back of him. You see, he may have got away first, but he is still only metres ahead of us. And this is the truth of the south of France, and this is out of season. Come down here with a vehicle in season, you will go an awful lot slower. So this race is far from a foregone conclusion. Oh, look, he's on the cobbles. I don't think he likes shaking his big toy on the cobbles, do you?
No, shaky maracas.
Norris didn't like to shake his toy on the cobbles either, did he, in Corrie? You never saw Norris shake his toy. Well, not in front of Rita, anyway. Well, we're still with them.
pair of slag sisters are right behind us again. In the licorice all sort.
Get through the lights.
Yeah, come on, come on. Yes, we made it.
I'm beginning to know how Tim feels now when Tim's leaning over the steering wheel doing the corners. Oh.
Oh, we did a bit of wheel spin.
So we're switching to 70 now.
So 70, and
And
this
2
is
lanes.
and 2 lanes, and this is where Dick Dastardly is going into the distance.
Well, I actually think we can stop. We've got time to stop for a coffee when we get to us.
Coffee?
Well, here we are, glass of wine, gin and tonic.
It was in the distance, the car, it was crawling up that hill at
It was.
3
Might have
miles
stopped.
an hour.
It might have just given up on its autonomy. May have run out.
Maybe it's run out of autonomy, whatever
Fingers
autonomy
crossed.
means.
Look, Mr. Boo, they're over there having a glass of
Oh
wine.
my god!
Fatal error, complacency. We won't like these. There's a big drop to the right hand side, Mr. Boo. He'll be scared of that. Maybe you'll have to get Penelope to drive. Oh!
They're not talking to us.
Because it's on Bluetooth with the car.
They've taken a wrong turning.
Yeah, so have we. have to do
We've
the
all
same.
gone the wrong way.
Oh, bloody hell. There's a petrol station. Pull in here and turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around, turn around.
Turn the Bluetooth off. Am I right?
No, he's here. He's following us.
Have we definitely gone wrong?
Yes! I remember this. I remember it, Marcus. Marcus.
Just sort the bloody phone, woman.
Oh, if we'd gone the right way, we'd have had him, wouldn't we?
Up here. And we need to go. Come on, carry on. Got no bloody sound on, that's why.
Turn it up.
I have just done. It's not.
300 metres, turn right at Brewer Taylor, do Vista Aero, D50.
I can see it.
To see the finishing line, something tells me they're already there.
Oh, what do you mean? What?
Nous allons.
Oh! And you've parked that?
Zut alors!
Oh!
Oh, Mr. Boo, we're here at the Maybourne. Do you think they'll Valley Park us?
Oh yeah, look, they look so happy to see us.
They do, don't they? Bonjour, monsieur.
Bonjour, monsieur.
Ah. We owe it to just like giving my keys.
Yeah.
Okay.
Ah,
Fine.
wait. And then you have to twist the
Yeah.
key and then drive. Yeah.
Okay.
So, Marcus may have won the race, and eventually they did actually let him into the Maybourne, even though he drives that crappy little Ferrari thing.
Ostentatious nonsense.
Ostentatious nonsense. But I have brought him right to the edge of the world here, and I can literally feel him shaking, because down there is Monaco.
I'm gripping.
One slip. So I wouldn't want to exact revenge for you winning this race by pushing you off. But you know, it's quite a drop over here. Anyway, we hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks for all your likes. Thanks for all your coffees. Have a great week, everyone.
Good time.
We'll see you on the next one. He really is dying.
Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet, wanna drink my wine. Wanna move my feet.